Aries, hey cuties, Melissa here to do your timeless love reading. Anything you need to know about me or my channel, Aries, you can find in the About section. Or, I'm sorry, I got a little distracted by the messages that are already coming through. The About section or in the description box below. You can also find how to book personal readings or leave donations in the description box below as well. I am feeling like you've been working towards, I feel like some of y'all are getting, nearing the end of schooling, okay? That probably doesn't have anything to do with the reading, because this is a love reading, but I do feel like some of you are, I almost feel like you're here to see, where's my next step, okay? And I feel like your next step is pure happiness, baby. It's like, look for the sun and start walking, like that's it. Whatever makes you happy, that means, okay? I'm not like actually saying walk towards the real sun. Anything that lights your little soul on fire is what the divine is asking you to do. And I almost feel like some of you, what it's saying here is some of you are finishing something that you have gone to school for, and it is like you've worked so hard on it, right? But it's not what you're passionate about. And I feel like God says, I promise you, even if it looks or appears to be that whatever you went to school for would pay more or be more lucrative or be more whatever, stable, I'm getting like something that would be more sound. The divine is saying nothing can be more sound than going after what you love and doing what you love every day, period. It's like you could be broke and doing what you love and still happy, but you could be rich and doing what you hate and miserable as hell, okay? That's what I'm getting right now, Aries. I don't think that has anything to do with your love life, but let's find out. I feel like it's saying, sure, if what you went to school for those of you who are like, what? I love what I do. If you love what you do and you love what you went to school for, definitely go after that. But it is saying maybe that you're going to have a lot of opportunities, okay? So you've done this, you're good at what you do, you've kind of mastered it, and you haven't even started in it yet necessarily, but whatever it is, make sure you take the opportunity that is the one that will feel best. So maybe one pays $10,000 more a year, but you're like, oh, I hate that company, or I hate that, that they're what they stand for. God says, go for the one that feels good to you, feels right to you, and I promise you it will be more lucrative. It will pay you in the long run much more in life, period. It's like you can either be rich or rich in life. And it's like, again, I feel like it's saying that you're going to actually have the same financial outcome eventually anyways, okay? Well, this is looking a little sketch. The relationship here. We're gonna figure out why. Meow. I feel like you're pissed at somebody, to be honest with you, and I feel like it's almost, what I'm getting is like maybe it's them that has had this going on in their life too. It could be, but I feel like whoever this is that you have in mind here, they've got a lot going on. They've had a lot going on. I feel like you're like, when am I going to be the thing going on in your life? There you are, sitting in your damn power, like the boss that you are. So you have the Five of Wands, the World card, the Six of Cups, and the Emperor. Yeah, I'm going to get more on their energy. I do feel like for some reason you are not happy with this person, and but I do feel like it's a really strong connection. I feel like you're standing in your power, though, and I feel like it's because you've gone through this kind of recognizing that, well, the World card is about kind of like those lifelong lessons that we learn, the things that kind of like are, you're like, why do I keep learning this same damn lesson? And it's like, I literally hear God saying, or the divine or the universe, whatever you believe in, going, well, because you haven't learned it yet. like until you learn it, I'm going to keep giving you the same lessons, right? But I do feel like you finally conquered something, and maybe it is walking away from people that just aren't giving you what you deserve. But let's get more, because I don't want to speculate too much. I do feel like this person has been through a lot, is going through a lot, has a lot on their plate. I feel like they're not able to give you what you deserve, and you always deserve what you deserve. But I am feeling almost a sense of this person wants to give it to you, but let me just find out. Nope, they don't, okay? They're an asshole. I'm sorry. Oh my God, Jesus Christ, get away. Run like hell. Okay, so I'm going to say, because I am this person that does believe that everybody that has any, that treats people poorly, anybody that isn't good, it's because somebody has taught them that that's how to treat people, right? So they've been treated like that, usually by their parents or something in school or whatever it is. And I do believe that you are being asked to put the wands down. The 5 of wands is what I'm getting, like, just go through what you're, just, I can't explain this message that's coming through. It's saying, there's no reason to stay and fight with this person. There's no reason to prove your point. Your point is proven. You are right. You are, the way that you think it should be, it should be. But it is saying that it is kind of deterring you at this time. It's like, I'm seeing it as a block from this growth, this opportunity. Your test to get through this world card is to walk away from somebody that is treating you like this. And again, I don't know that they're necessarily on the outside. This isn't always like somebody's abusing you or something out, like, that's obvious, right? It's like, but they're not mean to me. They just don't fucking look at me, or they don't talk to me, or whatever it is. So this isn't necessarily somebody who's been awful, and it could be. And if it is, I'm so sorry. But if it's somebody who isn't looking at you or noticing you or giving you any time or you deserve somebody that makes you feel loved, okay? That even if they love you, if they can't make you feel that way, you deserve somebody better, okay? That's what I'm getting right now. And I do feel like it's saying that is how we're going to get through the world card, which again is this lifelong cycle. This is one of our biggest evolutions in the lifetime that we are in at this time, okay? And it does say that is how you kind of gain your power back. You are a powerful person. You have the fire in your soul that, many dream of. You have the ability to conquer anything you put your mind to. And you do conquer anything you put your mind to. But it is saying here that this connection, for whatever reason, again, I'm getting, because I feel like it's been around a while. I feel like it's saying, that's what it is. It's like, baby, we don't have to wait for somebody to treat us awful to know that it's not right, or to know. I feel like you're just realizing that this isn't what lights my fire. This is making me feel stagnant, making me feel stuck, making me feel constantly defensive, making me feel like I need to fight for the reasons, like fight for them to look at me, fight for them to, like, I shouldn't have to ask you to ask me how my day was. I ask you every damn day, right? Stuff like that. And again, this person is going through some shit, whether you see it on the surface or not. Whoever this is has, they've gone through these life things, these huge traumas that they think it will just go away with time. They haven't taken any time to heal. In fact, it looks like they've taken time to try to suppress or mask that. Could be with whatever, any kind of addictions, things like that. It could be drugs, alcohol, it could be sex, it could be, well, I'm not telling anybody anybody's cheating on anybody, because there's no fucking way to do that. That's absolutely sick in my head, okay? That if you don't know about it, it ain't happening in a general tarot card reading. You never take anything like that kind of information in a tarot card reading seriously, because it can't possibly be for everyone. But I do feel like they have, again, I feel like you feel, I feel like that's what is making you feel so disregarded, is I think that they're so stuck on whatever addictions they're stuck. You might not even know about their addictions. Gambling, it could be anything at all. Eating, it could be just kind of trapped in a space where they're addicted to avoiding their own pain, the shit they've been through, right? And I do feel like it makes them very fighty. Like I don't know that they're abusive, but I do feel like you constantly feel the need to defend yourself at this time. And I feel like it's because they're being kind of like that know-it-all, I always win, I'm always right kind of energy. And it really comes from a place, and I really need you to get this, it has absolutely zero to do with you. It has everything to do with the fact that they don't know their own worth, and they're always going to take that out on anybody, whoever's closest to them, unfortunately. What it says here is that walking away from this connection and doing what, this evolution of yours, it's going to bring in, obviously, all the things that are meant for your soul's path. And this was too, by the way. But again, I feel like it's saying this was literally put here for you to have to walk away from a situation that, again, it's not the worst situation you've ever been in. You've seen terrible situations. It seems fine on the surface. God says, I don't want your life to seem fine. I really want you to enjoy it and be fulfilled. And this is not fulfilling to you. So sometimes walking away from something that isn't terrible, but is not fulfilling, is one of the hardest things to do, because it's almost like, well, can I get a good reason? I mean, can I know you cheated on me or whatever it is? Because otherwise it is harder to walk away from, again, something that maybe wasn't as, toxic as a previous relationship, or you've seen other people's toxic shit, and you're like, well, this isn't like that. It's just that they don't look at me, or that ask me how my day was, or whatever it is. But I do feel like it's saying that walking away, again, brings you through the end of this world card where you have now evolved into this new person where everything that is meant for you is going to start coming into play. Everything, not just relationships, but the right relationships. We have to make room for the right things in our life by getting rid of the things that are no longer working. But we like to hold on, again, for several reasons. Sometimes it's out of pure obligation. We feel obligated to these people, places, or things. And it's saying, again, work, lover, or whatever the situation is, friendships, if they are taking away from the way you feel about yourself, meaning if you feel wonderful when none of this is around, and then you feel, all of a sudden your energy feels dragged down around these people, places, or things, those are things we should release to move forward into all the blessings that we do have coming, okay? Again, we don't have room for them if we have all of these things that make us feel down. Not to mention we walk into other good connections kind of almost in this Five of Swords energy or this Five of Wands energy because we're used to being treated that way, okay? Knowing your worth, self-love, it's all proven to yourself and to the divine by walking away from things that are taking away from you instead of adding to your life, okay? I do feel like there's going to be a lot of new beginnings, a lot of opportunities to go on different adventures. This is in love, this is in business, it's like when we have something like this clouding our view of everything, we can't see anything. We can't see our next move. We can't see the divine's next cue. I should say we don't really get to see where we're going to end up. That's, when we're following things from our soul. But we do get to see the next step, the next move, but we can't see even the next step or the next move when we have kind of relationships like this blocking our view, okay? With the Page of Wands, again, I feel like there's going to be a lot of opportunities to follow the things you actually are passionate about, the things you choose from your soul, instead of the things that you felt obligated to go towards, which brings you into the level up card. For me, this is the level up card, the Four of Wands. It is about, it's the minor arcana version of the world card, and I just feel like it's saying that this is your ultimate celebration, your finish line, where you have, again, I like to tell people when I say this, I don't mean you're never going to get hurt again or nothing bad's ever going to happen in your life, because that would be a big fucking lie, okay? Things are going to happen, but it's like passing these lessons is bringing you into a place where no matter what happens, you now are able to navigate that as efficiently and as smoothly as anyone could possibly navigate it, okay? So yes, we got two of these cards as well. The Star Mother and the Keepers of the Earth. You are not alone. Ancient ancestors stand by your side. I feel like it's saying here, you may be walking away from kind of everyone in your life, and that is a terrifying thing to do. I've done it. And I will say, years later, that some of those relationships will come back, and they won't be the same as they used to be because you're no longer going to allow them to dictate your, the mood you're in this day. Or, even if it's your own mother or something, or your own father, or somebody that you truly loved that was always kind of really toxic with you, always kind of put you down or talked you out of the dreams you knew were yours, kind of just shot you down every time or something like that. Those relationships may come back in a different light where you no longer need that approval from them or that acceptance from them. You just have them as, well, I love you. I realize that you're not healed, because nobody does that to others when they're healed. So you just will recognize after walking away again and getting some space, you'll be able to look back at these relationships and realize it wasn't ever me. It was they aren't healed. And that's their responsibility. Only they can do that for themselves. And you deserve people who have done that for themselves, because you're doing that for yourself. And walking away from whatever this is or whatever these kind of connections in your life is the biggest way to truly move forward in that. Honoring yourself, having boundaries, things like that. Keepers of the Earth. You are not alone. I already said that. Star Mother. How can you mother yourself? Okay, so for a lot of you, or for some of you, I do feel like this was a parent, a mother figure, or a parent that you desperately wanted to approve of whatever you followed through with, whatever you went for. I almost even feel like this person was like their ideal picture of who you should be with, male, female, non-binary. It was like, but mom, he doesn't even look at me, or they don't even look at me. They don't love me, but they have money and they flaunt that around. I'm just getting kind of an egotistical person here that, again, your mother maybe even was trying to, or somebody in your life was maybe trying to get you to stick around with them because it was their ideal picture of what, they have all the surface shit, the superficial shit. But they have no depth, and they didn't treat you the way you deserved to be treated. Somebody that has all of that and has the depth, you're going to find what you're looking for. You're going to find the right thing for you. but it does entail walking away from anything like this, okay? I do feel like clarity is coming in, wow, and then abundance all over the place. So you guys, you have the Ten of Pentacles there. This is about, again, being able to see clearly after doing this, walking away from this one thing or these few things is going to help you to see clearly. The clarity will be there, and that is how we get to all the things that align with us perfectly, and all the things we've ever known in our soul were meant for us, but we're like, well, what? This isn't what I had in mind. That's because you have, this was just a lesson for you to pass to get to all of that you knew was for you, okay? I love you so much, Aries, and I will see you very soon. Mwah.